Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Taste Challenge. I'm Steph and I'm joined today, as always, with
Michelle Southland, food director for taste.com.au.
and today's challenge is, can we cut an onion without crying?
Can we?
I'm going to say no because I cry at anything. So
Okay, Steph. So before we get into chopping onions like crazy, I thought we could just show you how to actually chop an onion so that you can do it safely at home.
Yes, please.
And is that all right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So just chop the end off here. I like to just remove the little base bit. It's often very dirty. And then what you do is cut it in half, keeping the base intact. So it's really important to keep the base intact. It all holds together, which means it's really not as dangerous when you're chopping up an onion. So we just remove this really quickly.
I can already feel myself getting a bit teary.
Can you? I think because I cut so many, I don't seem to be...
You're immune.
I'm a bit immune. Maybe that's what it is. We're just going to slice down this way without cutting all the way through. So you've got little slices all the way along. Then this is the trick. This is the key. Slice this way a couple of times, just maybe twice. And then what happens is when we go to slice this way now down, it automatically dices your onion nice and easy, and it's all done. And if you're worried about wastage, you can just cut out a little V at the end, throw the core out from the back, and then just away you go.
Good one.
Super easy. So, we know onions make you cry,
Yes.
and there's a reason for that.
I'm already welling up.
Just from showing you how to
Yes.
do it. Okay, the reason is because there's a chemical in onions, and when you chop them, it releases that chemical, and that chemical irritates your eyes. And the other thing is like when you're going to chop them, make sure your knife is always really sharp, because when you use a blunt knife at home, you push through those layers of the onion, and it bursts those little pockets of onion juice. Or
Very
chemicals,
technical.
but it basically bruises the onion,
Okay.
and that releases more of that chemical, which then irritates your eyes even more. So the first theory that we've got is to wear goggles. So do you want to pop a pair of goggles on, do you reckon?
Yeah. I'll go with these ones.
I'll just pop this in here. You actually buy those as onion goggles.
They're onion
They're
goggles.
called onion goggles.
They're not just from your old costume box.
Like, no.
Gonna-
You're going to
I'm
give an
gonna
onion a
crack
go?
on. So I'm
you
gonna
want to give it a
slice
try?
off
So
this
slice
little-
off the base.
And then this way.
And then, and then cut down the middle. They're quite
Thank
big
you.
onions, aren't they?
They're huge.
Then
Now you
just
said
peel
just
off the
peel off.
outside. Yeah. You could have picked the lovely swimming goggles.
Should
They're
I-
a great
should I
substitute.
swap them around,
Yeah,
or-
swap them out. So
I'm
slice
going to
that
get
way.
real close to my eyes.
Okay, here. And make sure you're cutting from the tip end. Have you been practicing?
Is it that obvious? Okay, and then we're
Yeah,
going to
do
slide
a couple of
them.
slices
See,
that way.
They're sliding down my face.
They are, yeah. Maybe it's a hazard. That's it. And now, and that's all right. And then down the other way you go. That's it. How are your eyes going, do you think?
They're okay.
They're okay. Maybe the reason that mine don't ever cry is because I wear glasses.
That is a good point. I can feel a tear coming along,
Oh.
but not as quick as I usually would.
Oh, well, there you go. Now, this one is a little tiny bit out there. It's a piece of bread.
Where?
You've got to put the piece of bread in your mouth and it's got to come out. And apparently the gases that are released are absorbed by the bread prior to you.
Okay,
Oh, well,
I'm getting a
first
bit
of all, out of a
stingy in the eye.
10, what do you think that is out of a 10?
Oh, you know what? Look, they did not stay on my face, but I think they did kind of work. I'm going to give it a solid 6.
A solid 6.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, we have 6.
We have
Okay.
6, okay.
So you've got to pop a piece of bread in your mouth and you've got to chop the onion.
Okay.
Sorry.
So why do I have this in my mouth? What is it doing?
It's meant to absorb things as they come up, as the chemicals float up, and at the same time looking horrendously attractive in the kitchen. How are you going? Is it working? It is working. And tasty at the same time.
I think I
do. What are you giving that then? We better get...
You know what? I think it works.
It does work?
7.
A 7. Oh, better than the goggles.
And I get a
Okay.
snack, so pre-dinner snack.
Yeah. The next one is actually dunking it in water. And that's to create a bit of a barrier between you and the chemicals again. There you go.
I am crying.
You-
Can you get a close-up of this? Because my eyes, they're wet. I think this one's a fail.
I'm
I'm already
laughing. I'm
crying.
sorry. This is also an awful lot of onion chopping in one go. Oh,
That's a
it's
tear.
almost a tear.
That's a
There's
tear.
almost a tear. Squeeze harder.
This one does not work at all.
So what grading do we give that one?
That is nothing. That's like a 2.
So we've got a 6, a 7, and now a 2. Now here we've also got some on ice. So they say getting them straight from the fridge where they're nice and chilled, because that also dilutes the chemicals.
Might just give my eyes a quick dab before we move on.
That's been in ice water for a good 30 minutes
I'm sniffling.
to an hour. Yeah.
So you really have to prepare
Yeah,
early
well,
to
you
get
keep
this.
your onions in the fridge if you were going to
Oh, okay.
use this method. So I
Yeah.
would just have them in the crisper section of your fridge. How are you going, Steph?
This one's
So,
okay.
This one's okay?
You know what? This might be the best one.
I reckon that is. Well, not that I've chopped it, but hey.
From my tears, you know.
Yes, from your teas, you know. Okay, so
Yeah.
the iced one?
That's definitely a winner.
Okay.
And then maybe the bread for like a little like pre-dinner snackle.
Okay.
Goggles, no.
Okay, so I think we've almost busted these myths on how to chop onions.
I
at
think
the
we
same
can do
time.
I think it can be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we just start again? I'm just a bit teary. Hang on.
Sorry. You've got onion in your hair. Sorry. Can I just do something? Okay.
I've got bread in my teeth.
Okay, you right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steph. Oh. You have to try these. So if you don't have onion goggles, you always have swimming goggles. Especially these fairy bread looking
They
ones.
look great. I don't.
Food related
I mean,
ones.
Do you think they work?
They work a treat.
I just feel very cross-eyed.
So if you want more fantastic information like this, really fantastic information like this, then please go to taste.com.au/challenge.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave us a comment below. Bye.
Bye.
Cut.